Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Chart Patterns Mastery / Simpler Trading free video, March 18th, 2025. What's this about? Well, really what this is about is that the markets are starting to, believe it or not, work off their oversold condition really poorly. Now, I know that's not a popular way to look at the markets, and maybe we'll turn. Maybe the U.S. will turn. A lot of foreign markets are turned. Allocations into U.S. stocks are really historically low now, but this is what we're going to have to watch now. That MACD. The MACD is starting to work itself back to the zero line without a lot of progress on the upside. Now, it could go higher. Don't get me wrong. I've seen before that when you work off an oversold, it can go all the way up to these moving averages up here. Keep that also in mind. On the way down, I have never seen moving averages work. It's price that matters. But let's just show you a couple of things so you sort of get a perspective of what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at is the 50, and that's about it. So on the sell-off, if we could get up to the 50, great. How about the 20? Well, it's not even close to that. So let's make this a little bigger, and maybe that'll give you a perspective as well. There. So at the minimum, sure, this could rally up to this moving average, and that would get really overbought. Just keep in mind, in a downtrend, moving averages as support don't matter. In a downtrend, moving averages as resistance do. So let's just go back, and I'll show you some for instances in here. So breakdown. The first consolidation was right at the moving average. How about back here? Yeah, as you see, it's still not a given. The one that I've seen work better is definitely the 50 moving average in the downtrend. 50 moving average. Now, keep in mind that these downtrends right here, well, the 50 was still curling up. That downtrend, where did it stop? It stopped at the 20 because the moving average was curling down. It's not a cut and dry. But if you take off everything in a downtrend, you're going to see in big downtrends, things have a habit of stopping at the 50, but that's not the point. The point is, in a downtrend, like this is curling down. The 50 moving average is curling down. Even though it got above it, it got overbought on the bottom, and then you look for your reversal pattern as a trigger to short it. Just keep that in mind. In a downtrend, defined in my opinion by the moving average curling down, you're looking for that trigger to play it to the downside when it gets overbought. So you go over here and you look, when was it curling down? Right here. Started to curl down. You look for that trigger to short. How about over here? Well, it was never a downtrend. Till there. Yeah, October 23 of 2023. I've showed that a lot. It curled down. You look for your trigger. So now go back to here. Still up, 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 up. There you curl down. Where do you look for your trigger? Well, you had a little here. Now you're getting pretty far from these moving averages. I would love to see it get back up to here. We don't have that yet. If we start to see a reversal in here, sure, I'll short the markets. Even though they're down so much, you got to close your eyes sometimes and just short when the markets tell you to short. So just keep that in mind. So that's what we're going to be watching for the next week or two. We're going to see if this can reclaim that. Is this a bear flag at support or just a bear flag? That's what we're going to be watching tomorrow. Keep in mind, there was a rollover gap, and that's why there's a gap on the upside in the ES, the futures. I would go instead to the SPX, and as you see, that's a little dicey. If it doesn't hold here, you're talking about a gap fill. That's what we'll be watching tomorrow. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.